Hello, everyone. As the great business magnate Warren Buffett once said in an interview, I started investing at the age of 11, but still thought it was late to enter the investment arena. Taking a cue from this, shouldn't you start mentoring your kids on the ABC of investing? Yes, we try to teach them the values of saving money. But what about the values of investing money for their prosperous and secure future? Make your children smart investors by teaching them the values of saving and investing from an early age. As they say, it's never too early. Let us have a look at these 5 steps to teach your children about investing at an early age. Step number 1. Instill good habits of saving and investing. We all agree that investment is a habit and not a choice. So if your kids are old enough to understand how to use money to buy something they want, this is the right age to teach them the value of savings and investments. Start with simple exercises like tracking and managing pocket money. Introduce the basic concept of budgeting to your children at an early age, as this is the most important foundation. This can be achieved by simply creating blocks. One for different expenses like travel, food, etc., and another one for savings and investments on a regular basis. As kids, we have all played with building blocks, so they will easily identify with this game. Once your children have understood the concept of these blocks, then it is time for the next step, namely goal setting. Step number 2. Develop the importance of setting small financial goals. Apart from money savings, children often get money on various social occasions such as birthdays or when relatives or family friends come for a visit. Children should be encouraged to set small financial goals to help them acquire something they want. For example, a bicycle, toys, books, etc., or to do something that they enjoy, like playing games at the mall. This will help them slowly structure and mold their thought process towards their goal, which is the next step. Step number 3. Planning to achieve goals. Planning is the essence of achieving any goal. Even to achieve a simple goal like reaching school on time needs planning. A reverse time calculation of travel time, time required to eat breakfast, time to get ready, and so on will teach them to allocate time for each activity to reach school on time. Similarly, your children need to learn planning in order to achieve their small financial goals. This can only happen by taking one step at a time. One step at a time requires patience. How to develop patience is the next and the most important step. Step number 4. How developing patience helps in the long run. Patience is the ability to wait for a relatively reasonable amount of time. Investment and patience always go hand in hand. However, it is probably the hardest thing to teach and develop amongst children whose attention spans and patience levels are about 5 to 10 minutes. So how do we tackle this? Encourage them to break down their investment journey into small and achievable milestones. Initially, you could also reward them for achieving every milestone, but also slowly reduce the same as they grow up. Always emphasize the fact that the wait is always worth it. Step number 5. Help to envision a long-term approach for a secure future. Finally, as your children develop the habit of saving and investment, talk to them about visualizing life goals when they grow up to become young adults. This can be based on their own life events, from their current age till their retirement stage. These events could include higher education, foreign education, marriage, their first car or home, acquiring jewelry, etc. All of this would require a longer-term approach and much larger amounts. But if planned adequately, in advance, all can be achieved with ease. So these are the 5 steps to teach your children about investing at an early age. A great future is always achieved through careful investments and envisioning one's life goals starting from an early age. Make your children smart investors, as Warren Buffett would say, earlier the better. We hope you have learned something new today, as it is our constant endeavor at Motilal Oswal to educate and make an investor a sound investor. Happy investing!
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.